Hello and welcome to week 4 of building my RPG in Godot. For those who don't know what I'm building a small vertical slice of an RPG, a complete simple version with all the core systems in place. And this week I worked on the Dialog system. At the beginning of the week I was thinking about how to build the Dialog system and planning it out, and I ended up making it too complex, so I ended up starting back over with a simpler design. That way I could actually just get it done and have something working. This is a weakness of mine I've had in the past, where I've over-engineered and ended up stalling out the project. So let's show you what I have now. If you remember from last week, I have those interaction prompts that I've created. Well, I've added a dialogue behavior, and that one shows up in the list just as planned. This week I edited the prompts to actually have certain prompts for the new behaviors you add. So if I just press Z, you'll see I have a dialog box. It's not beautiful, it's not perfect, but it works and I'm happy with it. We've got the portrait, the name, and the text. All right, let's go have a look at how I did that. So first, on the canvas layer, I set up a dialog window that has a panel, and then this HBox container, which allows me to lay out stuff left and right. And you can see the portrait hangs out here. And then I have another container, VBox, which allows me to lay out stuff top to bottom, and then I have a dialog name at top, and then the text fills up the rest of the space. Then we have the code for the dialog window. In here, this is kind of similar to our interaction prompt code. We grab the 3 items that we care about updating, which is the portrait, the name, and the text. Then we go ahead and set it to invisible when we first create it or initialize it. We're listening to these global events for show dialog and hide dialog. Then we display the dialog when we go show, and we also set the visible to true so that it shows up. And in here it's simple. We take in the image, the text, and the name, and then we just reset those labels to make sure we don't have old text in there. We set the image, we add the name, and then we add the text. Right now I'm just passing in an array of text and then displaying it all one by one. In the future it'll be more sophisticated, where you press a button to advance the text, and that's the kind of stuff that I decided I wanted to avoid for now, just to have simple text available in my game. I could have even simplified further and not even had the array, but I just wanted that structure to be there for when I wanted to add more features. And then the rest is just this dialogue behavior that I added to this interaction target of this Godot dude. So I didn't have to do anything magical here. I just attached dialogue behavior and it works. That's the composition pattern doing its magic. And this behavior is really simple. We have a init where we set the name, and it's talk this time. That's what shows up in that prompt. And then we have process interaction that happens when we press the button. So in this case, I just get this text that I wrote out here. I emit that show dialog event with that data that I have. Has this portrait texture and the dialog name, which is set over here in the editor. In the future, all of this text and this name and the portrait would be in data. It would not be here in this dialog behavior. The dialog behavior's job would then be just to take this particular character and figure out what the text should be and what the name should be based on the data, and then send that out. Or even simpler, maybe this dialog behavior simply tells another dialog manager what object was triggering this, or maybe even just a simple ID of what to pull, and that way the dialog manager could manage all that complexity. Also, just put a timer in here for the dialog to close, as you saw at the beginning. And this is just there for now because I don't have the ability to close it by button press, so I will have to implement that at a later time, that'll probably be in the dialog manager, which doesn't exist yet. And again, I wanted to keep it simple, so I'm just shooting text from the dialog behavior to the event service, which then this dialog window is listening to. Overall, there's not much to show this week because I ended up doing that kind of reset in the middle. This is a short video today. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you have any feedback about the video or the game so far, how to do this dialog system way better, let me know. If you're interested in following along and watch as I actually try to finish the video game, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed the video, a like really helps. I'll see you next week.